and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Halloween look of a sad cloud girl. I saw this beautiful painting, or was it a drawing? Something like that, on the Instagram page called Leigh, and I will show you the artwork that I'm recreating here. When I saw it, I immediately got inspired. I was like, oh my god, I can make the clouds out of cotton balls. And then the tears with a glue gun, and it just got my creative juices flowing. So that is what I'm going to be attempting to recreate today. So let's hop right into it. And I had to Google how to pronounce this, and I'm probably still going to butcher it. I don't know why. So the paints I'm going to be using are by Mehron. It's a Paradise Face and Body Makeup, and I'm going to be using the shade Lagoon, Blue, and White, and just mixing them to get the color. And I scooped out some on a palette where I mixed it, and I'm going to be putting it on with a sponge. This is a cheap one from AOA Makeup or something like that. I think it was like $1. I could use a brush, but I think it's going to be better. I really don't want to deal with any kind of streakiness. I'm just going to start. And this looks a little darker than it does in the photo, but I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit of like contouring. And I didn't wet my sponge because I didn't want it to interfere. I didn't want it to interfere with the paints and make it splotchy or something. Probably going to have to mix more. I will bring this down to my neck a little bit, but I will have that cloud covering my neck, so... So I will be setting my lids just because I'm going to be putting product on them later and I don't want them to crease. This is kind of like the shade that was closest that I could find. But a little bit of depth won't hurt, you know? Next, I'm gonna set my under eye, and I'm gonna be using the white shade from the Viseart palette. Next, I'm gonna take the deeper shade from the Viseart palette, and I'm gonna kind of like contour a little bit. This is not a brush I would ever use for contouring, but I kind of like having a tiny brush right now just to control where I'm putting, how much I'm putting, and blending a little bit by a little bit. So next, the girl in the drawing has some pretty heavy pinkish red blush on. For that, I'm going to use my Likely Makeup Clown Blush, and I'm using the shade Circus on a Zoeva Luxe Cheek Finish Blush brush. She has it mostly like in her cheeks here, and then a little bit on her nose. I really do look like a clown now. It's turning into purple because of the blue base. Well, texture. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Next, I'm gonna work on my eyebrows and my lids. I'm gonna be using the Colourpop Volumizing Mascara and Little White Lie to do my brows, all white. So on the lid, she has something really iridescent. It almost looks like it would be flakes, but I don't have blue shifting flakes like that. So I'm gonna use the Mermaze pigment from Peaches and Cream, and also my handy dandy Pixie Epoxy. But before I put that on, I do want to do just a little bit more depth. There's this overwhelming smell of coconut, and I just realized that it's the face paint, and it just makes me feel like I'm in a tropical paradise, but no, unfortunately, I am in Massachusetts. So I'm just putting on the Pixie Epoxy. I like doing one eye at a time, and I also blend out the edges with my finger as such. And I like to give it like a second to just like kind of set down. So now I'm just picking up some of Mermaze. Oh yeah, that is so iridescent. Except now it's everywhere. It seems like she has a tiny bit of highlight. So I'm gonna use the shade Electric from Kristen Leigh. And I'm gonna just highlight underneath the brow bone and a tiny bit on my cheek. So I feel like I'm almost done. I just need to put on the lashes. A couple of lashes here that I'm okay with destroying that I've had for some time. So I think I'm gonna go definitely something glamorous. I think I'm gonna go with these. These are the Icon lashes in Scarlet. And I got these sent to me like 4 years ago by them. And I just haven't used them because they're so long. And they're definitely not meant for hooded eyes, but for Halloween looks, they're great. So I'm gonna put on just a tiny bit of mascara, even though it is black, but I'm gonna be coating everything with the white mascara anyway. I just want there to be something for the false lashes to kind of stick to better. So I finished my lashes off camera. It just required me to be like 2 inches away from the mirror to get it right. So now I'm gonna cover my lash line and any other area on the lashes that might be black that I don't want it to be black. And for that, I'm using the Space Panda by Silva Beauty, and I'm just using an eyeliner brush. Next, I'm gonna use the Colourpop Exit Liner to align my lower lash line. I'm gonna go back in with the like lighter blue shade from the Viseart palette. I feel like I don't have enough pigmentation under my eyes there. So lastly, I'm gonna put on the lip. The lip color, it looks like she's wearing matches her blush. So, but it's like a little bit lighter and it looks glossy. So I'm gonna be using a sap from Colourpop. This is like a mini Lippie stick. It might be close to what she has on. And over that, I'm gonna put on the Wet Cherry Gloss Disco Cherry from Lime Crime. Oh my god, it smells so good. So next, I'm gonna glue on the teardrops that I created with a glue gun. And I'm gonna try just using a lash glue, but if that doesn't work, I do have an adhesive. These are sticking on actually pretty well. It's a good thing that they're bendy since they're made out of glue, so they can kind of lay against the curvature of my face. And I did also paint these with this paint, and then I put the Kristen Leigh highlighter over top of them, which is also what I've been like doing just to fill in any spots. So this is what the tears look like on now. She did have 2 on one side and 3 on the other, so I thought I would keep it unbalanced just like the drawing. And now I'm gonna put the wig on and I'm gonna come back and put on the cloud collar. So here I am with the wig on, and I also added the little moon thing. I just made it out of cardboard, but I don't have a clip, but for now I just have it kind of weaved into my hair there. To make it stay. So the last step now is I'm gonna be putting on the clouds that I created from cotton balls. Smells like a glue gun. And I'm just gonna clip it in the back so it stays. You can see my neck, so I'm gonna go in and just try to paint there. So in the drawing, there's also teardrops going down onto the cloud. So I'm going to be gluing some drops on it. So this is the finished look. I think it was so much fun to create. I really enjoyed making some props for this, and it was definitely kind of a learning process. I feel like every time I do a different Halloween look, I learn something else. I think next time I would definitely make sure I have enough paint mixed so I don't have to keep remixing it, because once it's dry, you don't want to go back in and try to layer anything more wet on it or just take it off and make it patchy. I have some more Halloween looks planned, so stay tuned for that. Unfortunately, I can't get the wig to lay flat on my forehead, as it is a super cheap $16 wig from Amazon, and there's like a bump here. So let me know what you thought of this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.